So it's probably no secret to you that I feel unattractive, I feel stupid, feel hopeless, feel like I won't go anywhere in life. And that's because of the stuff I've been through and the way I've been treated, and it doesn't seem like it's getting resolved. For years, I've been trying to attract the attention of an employer that would be able to work with my schedule, and that hasn't happened yet. And the other jobs I possibly qualify for, I'm too short, or too old, or too young. And I've spent years writing about psychology and self help, and I find that I notice it does influence some people. And however, I've gotten back into church and started reading my Bible more because if that can influence them, the belief in God can influence them anymore, even more. And basically, yesterday I got a really nasty letter and it stressed me out. And I looked for comfort, and the person was kind of rude to me. And so I ended up turning to my Bible and reading about justice and God's salvation and being sanctified and blessed. And I noticed that calmed me down. And some out of concern have said reading the Bible in the past has gotten me negative attention, which is true. However, I can't keep looking for error in myself and trying to change things. Something did happen and nobody wants to acknowledge that. So the Bible teaches me to have faith and know that through God I'll be saved, and that God is more powerful than man. And so that helps me and encourages me and keeps me going because I feel like someone in the universe really cares and really understands what I'm going through. Trust me, I've tried everything under the sun, but I feel like keeping my faith in God is what will keep me going and keep me balanced. And if I choose to give my God a name and a body, that's my prerogative. People worship Jehovah, but it says his name in the Bible is God. And I know there's something special about my God because I look at his accomplishments and he's done far more than I could ever dream of. Trust me, I've been trying. Look at how far he's gone. And I'm sure he's worked very hard, and so have I, but there seems to be a glass ceiling, a barrier, an obstacle in my path that's keeping me from finding the right opportunity. Now, people keep telling me, what do you envision yourself doing? Well, what if I've been doing what I envision myself doing, but I'm just not getting paid for it? You know, um, and sometimes, I forget things easily. And And I know there's something special about him and others like him. I don't want to go too much into detail, but I look at what they've accomplished with their lives, how much money they've made, how popular they are, how many people worship them, and it's amazing. Whereas I look around here and people aren't not necessarily worship, they're just living. Some of them spend all day sitting around talking, others work very hard all day and are stressed out and aren't making enough money. Also, instead of just keep looking at these psychology books and these self-help books and trying to find a problem in myself or an error, I need to accept myself for who I am and understand this is how God made me. And maybe I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now, but eventually I'll get there. And I just need to keep having faith in him and keep being honest and living by his word. And yes, people may call me names, but others who've gone through far less than I have end up doing horrible things. And instead of even being angry, I'm turning the light on myself and focusing on God and knowing that my salvation shall come. I understand that some people may be fearful about my belief in God because they've been seeing punishment and consequences in their life for things they've done, and that scares them, so they want to try to push me away from God. They don't want me to believe in him, but I'm not going to let that change my belief. People can call me names. God's angels were called names all the time, and I'm not going to give up my belief in him for anyone. I understand that some people may be fearful about my belief in God because they've been seeing punishment and consequences in their life for things they've done, and that scares them, so they want to try to push me away from God. They don't want me to believe in Him, but I'm not going to let that change my belief. People can call me names. God's angels were called names all the time, and I'm not going to give up my belief in Him for anyone.